Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock, the loneliest series I've ever had. You see, on this island of mine, it's just me. There's no one else, and there never has been. But today, that's hopefully going to change, because I am going to try my best to get some passive mobs here. A cow, a pig, maybe 2 cows, 2 pigs, maybe sheep, I don't know. I am getting them. But first, let me recap everything I've done in between episodes. First of all is that I've worked on this bottom room more. We finally have walls, so that's nice. Only on half the room. I don't know what to do on that side. And I planted some more of these. Not sure why, but I did. There's another one. And I've done quite a lot of grinding. Let me just show you. In this chest up here, a lot of cobblestone, a lot of wood. It's gonna be useful for, future episodes if I do any more building and stuff, and maybe this episode, who knows. I have also constructed a second nether wart farm. I really have no reason for it, but it just looks good, and I like the alternating pattern, so yeah. And if we head over to nether, well, we'll see I've done a lot of work at the gold farm. You can probably tell, because I have 84 levels again. Because I died and lost almost all of them last episode, so getting that much back shows I've done a lot of work. So if we come over here and check the chest, look at that. And there's even more up here too. And this is going to be really useful for today's episode, because I need a lot of dirt, because mobs can only spawn on grass, and to make it more efficient, the platform should be lower down. So I need to get grass to spread downwards and then create a big platform down there, which requires a lot of dirt. And if you didn't know, you can duplicate dirt with gravel. It's a really interesting thing that you really only need in Skyblock. And the only way to get gravel, trading with piglins. So that's what we're starting out today's episode with. So yeah, if you've been enjoying this series, please subscribe, because I really like it when the number goes up, to be fully honest. And if you want to play this map, the link is in the description, and you can go check it out. And support the creator while you're there. They're really cool. Well, they really don't like me. Just take some gold. That'll make you happier. Alright, well, hopefully, unlike last time, that time-lapse actually gets saved and the replay mod footage does not get corrupted. And hopefully, this is all the dirt I'm gonna need, because I accidentally let my piglins out and they tried to kill me. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get any more gravel for a bit, but hopefully I'm fine. So, let's get back to the overworld and get to work. And it's nighttime. Well, guess I gotta sleep first. Or not. It is rising. Never mind. Moon's rising. Sleep time. I'm being really cautious to try and not say that the plan is going to work today, because the last time I did this, it just didn't, and it was a complete waste of time episode. Kind of like last episode. I've learned a bit more. Maybe it'll work this time. Because this area has grass directly on the edge, unlike anywhere else on the island, I'm gonna go off of here. So, here goes nothing. Just gonna do this down to basically void level, I think, because apparently it's more effective down there. So, and hopefully I don't end up falling into the void. That wouldn't be fun. Though there is quite a long way for water, so I'll be fine. Once I do this, I have to wait for grass to spread all the way down this. That doesn't sound fun. Alright, well, I'm at Y0 now. I folded back on the staircase because I didn't want to accidentally go into a non-plains biome. Because there are actual biomes in this world. So yeah, so just get rid of that. And I guess wait for the grass to spread? Oh gosh, this is not gonna be fun. It's been 58 years since I last... No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, the grass spread. I don't know how, but I completely lost track of it and left my computer. And, well, the whole thing has grown. So, yeah. And by the way, I think these count as passive mobs. So we technically have a pigman here, so he is the first passive mob on the island. I don't know. But it's time for some passive mobs who, if I attack, won't instantly try and kill me. Now it's time for the hardest part of this, which is actually getting the mobs to spawn. Because I don't really understand it too well. Something I can do is take all the grass out of this and expand the island with that dirt, but who knows. Well, let's make our first iron tool that's not a pair of shears. Iron shovel. Would have expected something else first, wouldn't you? Getting passive mobs to spawn is a very confusing thing. I've watched a bunch of tutorials for getting passive mobs to spawn in Skyblock. One's by, the guy behind, like, Hermitcraft Recap. And I had a test world where I tested some out. And I don't understand anything about this. I also made this ladder that goes down there, so I can get down here without having to go down the stairs. I'm keeping these stairs because I might want to have the mobs come up, but who knows. So, like, if I was to just, like, sit here at Y25, will mobs spawn there? I don't know. It's, like, mob spawning is a very confusing thing in Minecraft. Oh, and now it's raining. Great. So it's daytime. Let's go 24 blocks away and wait for mobs to spawn, I guess. This episode is not going to end until I get a passive mob. Like, that's how dedicated I am. Alright, well, I've been here for a bit. Nothing's happening. So let's just go higher up. Maybe this is the really frustrating thing. When you don't know what you've done wrong, but it's not working. There was one time during my testing where a group of like 3 sheep and 1 pig spawned. And that gave me hope that something I was doing was working. But I never got it to happen again. So I don't know what caused it, and I don't know how to have it repeat. What if I go 24 blocks away from it horizontally? Maybe that'll be it. Alright, this is the 25th block. So if I stand here, mobs should spawn. I don't know. Got a interesting view of the below side of my island. It looks a lot worse than the top side. You can see the dirt surrounding everything. It's cool. You can see the mess of scaffolding below the stairs there. See a vine growing there. But no mobs! Alright. Time to try something else. I'm gonna go 24 blocks up. Oh. What the heck? Something... what? I do all the work to make the platform down there, and 2 pigs spawn here. You have gotta be joking. I am both happy and also mad. I do all the work to... I hear a chicken too? Is there a chicken here also? There's actually a chicken. What the heck? Yay. Hi buddy. Animal friends. Well, I guess I only did need 1. There are 2 chickens. I don't know how mob spawning works, but something I did worked, and that's good. See, the great thing about chickens is you actually only need 1, but I have 2, so I'm good. I still can't believe that nothing I did worked down there. I come up, and there's 2 pigs and 2 chickens. Minecraft for you guys. That's Minecraft. Well, we're gonna try again, because if I can possibly get 2 cows and 2 sheep, that would be amazing. Because then I can have all animals. I don't think I'll be able to get, like, wolves and stuff, but that doesn't matter now. So, like, I went over here, and then I was like, oh, nothing spawned. So I go up, and there's 2 pigs there, and there's 2 chickens, which are just... There's a horse! What? Oh, why are you guys here? Alright, screw you too. Yeah, I don't need horses, so they can just go die. But, like, yeah. I don't know how this is working, but I'm spawning mobs, so something's working. Ooh, eggs, let's go. Nope, didn't work. Hi, piggies. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's working. This is confusing. Somehow, despite me being like an idiot, this has been the most productive episode yet. I mean, like, I have created a gold farm and everything, but I got passive mobs. That's pretty cool. I mean, now they are trapped permanently on this island in the sky. But hey, they're here with me. Yay! I hope you enjoyed this episode of Skyblock, and I can't wait to see you next time where I do something else. More than likely, some building around here, because I've got some plans. I want to do some stuff down on this level, because that's the future of the island. And also, there's some more farms and stuff to make. For example, a husk farm, so I can get infinite sand. And, you know, a blaze farm and wither skeleton farm in the nether. All of this stuff is possible in this map. So, in the future, I'll get it done. Doesn't matter how badly, I'll get it done. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. I did once again forget to get soda, but, you can deal with that.